So your passion is all about clothing, creating your own garments, whether it's for yourself or for clients. And you are thinking about in the future to turn this into a business. This is how to enhance yourself, your mindset, your habits, your thoughts, to stay more focused, as well as how to enhance your knowledge around your skills to become a master and an expert in what you are doing, to better yourself, as well as to offer a much better service for your clientele. Being an entrepreneur for over 36 years in the fashion industry as a fashion designer, a stylist, an entrepreneur and coach, to share with you how to empower yourself through enhancing yourself and your skills. If this is the kind of content that you absolutely resonate with, then how about sharing the love to help me grow my algorithms, me to empower more people out there by pressing the like button, the share button, and don't forget to press the subscribe button down below. And of course, please leave me some comments below. I can come back and engage with you. I'm going to reflect and go back to when I started my business. I started my first collection at the age of 19, straight out of Fashion Designing Academy. While I was still working for a very big manufacturing company, we were supplying couture designer garments throughout Africa to boutiques, to top-end boutiques and top-end clothing manufacturers in my country. Back then, I didn't have Google, I didn't have Pinterest, I never had all these inspirational as well as educational platforms around me just by a click of a button to be more informed. I had to learn the hard way and the long way, which cost me a lot of money, a lot of time, making mistakes and learning from my mistakes. Let's start with the basics. You are making clothes for yourself or for a client. Number one would be is, what are you making? You need to have a clear picture, a sketch, a design. If you're using a commercial pattern without making any changes to it, then you have got a visual picture of what it is you're going to be making. Because in your mind, you need to be thinking about the end result, the end product of what it is you're going to be making. Of course, it would be the next step is to look at the type of fabric you're going to be using, whether it's for yourself or a client. So now it's a bit of a brief. So now you're getting a briefing with yourself or your client that what am I making, what colors, what fabric, for what occasion. The next thing would be is the patterns. So now you're trying and testing different patterns, and some patterns are a complete disaster. Some patterns fit fairly close to the design and the fit that you're looking for. You would need to make a few samples with your patterns through trial and error, and then work out through your patterns to see which patterns you can be using as almost like a master block that you can be using continuously, that pattern is really a good fit and very close to your body measurements. And you can always take that pattern and grade it to different sizes to fit your clients or orders that you are making. So look for patterns that you can trust, and you've tried and you've tested them. You would need to make some samples up in basic fabrics, and then make notes on your patterns that these are the things that you've changed, these are the things that you saw, that you are becoming familiar with your patterns, and you have got basically like a reference in a library of patterns, knowing that you can always go to and use, and you know that they're going to fit as close as possible to your body or to a client's body. Your brief with yourself or a client is to take as much information down, yes, for that particular design and garment that you're making, whether it's for your wardrobe, for yourself, for some kind of function that you're going to be wearing, or it's for a client. The most important thing is to take as many measurements as possible. Do you realize that all body shapes do get categorized into body types and body shapes, but we are all unique. We have different body imperfections and different body proportions. So you need to make as many notes as possible so that when you go to your pattern, you can take those measurements and put them in the pattern to make the garment as close as possible when it comes to the fit. When you're making your garments, you need to do as many fittings as possible. Pin, take in, go back to the sewing machine, take it out, take it in, sew, and you have to be patient. This is the process of perfecting a garment that looks absolutely amazing on you or your client. When you're doing your fittings with your garments, you need to wear the right underwear that you're going to be wearing with the garment. And it's important to tell your clients this as well. When they come bra, panties or tights, whatever they're going to be wearing under their garment needs to be precisely what they're going to be wearing. And as you know, some bras position the bust in different areas, and different types of underwear could be too tight or too loose, or the wrong kind of panty lines under the garments. So always advise your clients as well as yourself, be aware of it. The other thing is shoes, because if someone's going to be wearing flat shoes, the length of the garment could vary. If you're wearing a heel, once again, the length and the height of the garment can change. So keep in mind what kind of shoes you're going to be wearing with your garments, and mention this to your clients as well, because you want to come across as professional. As you become professional as possible is to do some research. Take some time to learn from other designers, from other entrepreneurs that are in your industry or something similar to your industry, that can become a mentor to you, that can guide you and help you, that you're enhancing your skills and your knowledge around your business. This will take time. It's trial and error as you're growing your business, as you are evolving, and so is your business. There are so many important things about making the garments look absolutely perfect and to look like they were bought out of a boutique, that they were custom made, that they are absolutely professional. Is that you need to press your garments. Press as you are busy sewing your garments through the process, and once it's done, press and steam again. I have a video down below of one of the videos I have done on how to press your garment and what tools you need to press your garments. Because over pressing a garment, creating a shine in the fabric, you might as well throw the garment away because now it's been over pressed. So educate yourself about pressing your garment, and getting the right tools for the trade is essential. Getting a good steam iron is very important. Look at yourself now. Let's look at enhancing you. Someone who is sewing for themselves, or you are sewing for clients. You are the branding image of your business. So that means that you always need to walk the talk by presenting yourself as a designer, or someone who takes really care about the way that they're dressing and the way that they look, because you are presenting who you are in your business to people. They are seeing this. Notice the way that you dress, the styles, the colors, the fabrics, the designs that you're wearing isn't something they can just go buy in the shop. It is unique to you, and that could attract them to you, that they like your particular style. Doors can open up for you just by the way that you present yourself and dress. That is becoming more aware of the way that you look, the way that you walk, the way that you pose, the way that you hold yourself, the way that you speak to people. If you are more of an introvert, just the way that you dress, that already sends out very loud messages of who you are, just about the way that you are wearing your garments. If you're anything like me, that is a people's person and more of an extrovert, but I also have to make the effort and not become complacent. What other skills could you tap into and learn to help you grow your business? For instance, you might be doing sketches for your clients so they can actually see the sketches. They can see the final design on a sketch, but your sketching and drawing isn't great. Then why not take up a course on how to do fashion illustration and some sketches? Or if you find that you are very shy and very much an introvert, and you find that you get a little bit intimidated speaking to people and asking them to pay, then I suggest, why don't you approach public speaking classes to learn to be able to speak out and to use your voice. Approach a confidence life coach to help you to tap into your self-awareness, that self-doubt, that insecurities that you might have, or any fears that you have, to conquer them face on and to get them out of the way so you can focus on growing yourself, becoming the best version of yourself, as well as enhancing yourself. You can actually grow your business even more. If we do have fears, we all have fears, we need to ask ourselves what the fears are. Usually the fears are the unknown. It's about we don't feel good enough. And once you know what they are, you can say, okay, so maybe I need to do an extra course, or maybe practice more in certain things. By then, I am conquering my fear because now I'm educating myself. I'm getting to know more about those particular things. So I'm no longer in the dark. I'm completely out of the fear. I'm now more confident in those particular things, and I can face them head on. They're no longer even a fear for me. I hope this inspired you and gave you a little bit more insight about just enhancing yourself, enhancing your skills, that you can take your sewing, your fashion further into a business. I have specifically created a few courses, which is a series of 1 to 5, from how to read and understand a commercial pattern and how to take your measurements and to add ease into the measurements and to take those measurements into a commercial pattern and to have the pattern as close as possible to your measurements or for a client. How to do the fitting, how to adjust, and how to understand when certain things don't fit properly and how to go back and shift and change the pattern. This is for beginners as well as intermediates. Oh, before I forget, I do have an affiliate program with all my pattern collections and my courses. I'll leave the link down below. I would love to pay you to generate more income, to add these products to your website and into your business, that you can grow your business, have much more to offer to your clients as well as for yourself. You've got so much passion for, and to turn this into a business with absolute confidence. I will leave the links down below for all those courses. Go and check them out. They'll be slowly turning this into a business. This could be a sideline hustle, but it's something that you've really started. Masterclass Stitching to Riches for fashion designers and fashionistas, people in the fashion industry that want to turn this into a business, create the career you want as an entrepreneur, that are taking this idea of their sewing, their skills, their knowledge, their passion for sewing to a step further and turning it into a business. My amazing masterclass course, which is to help you to get absolute confidence, clarity, the courage, which direction to go, what product or service to offer, and to get your mindset with absolute confidence and the courage to take that step of clarity and direction to start your own career as an entrepreneur. I've taken my 36 years of experience, of all my successes, my failures, of all the knowledge that I have, I've combined it and put it into this masterclass course. Check out my masterclass course. I'll leave the link down below. My name is Tania Sutherland, and thank you so much for watching my video. It's all about enhancing your skills for your sewing and also turn your sewing and designing into a business.